Come on, y'all. I'm so discombobulated this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? Y'all, I'm already on some procrastination bullshit. Hence this live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. As you can see, I'm back. What am I doing? You must have got the notification that I was live. Hold on, let me respond to this man. Hold on. Because I multitask. First thing, it's 9 o'clock. My God. Yes, everybody made it back safely. Um, I have come back with some blemishes. I think it's from all of the suntan, uh, the SPF that I was using on my face. Because I have two um, pimples, like one right here, and then one down. Where'd it go? Where's it gone? No, it's almost gone. Right here. I think it's from using the SPF and stuff on my face. Well, Jesus, you can't tell I washed my face twice today? Hold on, y'all. The little crusties are appearing out of nowhere. That wasn't there when I washed my face. Now, when I come back to do a little sweep around before I start to hydrate, now all of a sudden, all this extra crust that showed up. And it's always like stuff stuck in my lashes. I would just like to say I bought all that makeup to paradise. Good morning, pretty girl says. Good morning, Living Kush Pepper. And how many times did I put on makeup? Once. Once. Uh, my body feels beat up, yo. Listen, I learned a couple of lessons about myself. Can you tell? Does my face look darker? Because it looks darker to me. My face looks darker. Now I don't pull my wig back some, and I'll pull it forward. You can actually see where my wig be at, where my wig line be at. But yeah, we're gonna use this today because it actually matches now. We're now in our summer era. We're now in our summer skin era because I'm a whole 3-4 shades darker than when I left. When I say I had a good time and I needed a week of doing absolutely nothing but waking up, deciding which bathing suit I was gonna put on, and get in a pool, eat some food, and get in the pool, and get out the pool, eat some more food, and get back in the pool. Like the biggest decision I had every day was, ooh, which bathing suit am I gonna put on today? Like, let me tell you the lessons that I learned about myself while I was on vacation. One, I have absolutely no upper body strength. We went out on a boat, right? That was the one of the things that was the only thing that we actually had a plan for. Like there was like reservations made, that type of thing. That's the only thing that was pre-planned when we got there. Everything else we was playing it by ear, and it worked wonderfully because we had a good time. Those that wanted to go to the beach, we all ended up going to the beach. Hey, Tracy. But if you wanted to go back just to be at the beach, there was a group that went and did that. If you wanted to go shopping, we all went. Well, we did some shopping. As you can see, we did some shopping. I bought this shirt, right? And I bought it in what I thought would be a size that it fits, but it's big. It's humongous. This shirt is humongous on me, which I didn't know was going to be a thing that was going to happen. I ate a lot of food, but wait, I'm all over the place. Let me tell you. Let's rewind it back. I don't have no glasses on right now, so I can't see. So if I look confusion, that's why. That's why I'm looking around like, it's because I don't have any contacts in and I don't have my glasses on. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts for this pineapple mango fruit lemonade refreshment. She is good. Okay, so I learned I have absolutely no upper body strength at all whatsoever, y'all. What? Yes, I'm super tan. That was the purpose. That was the purpose, baby. Okay, let me start at the beginning, y'all. I feel like I'm all over the place, and I am, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to apologize for that now. I am all over the place, and I'm going to be probably this whole live because I don't know. I unpacked a couple of things. I unpacked like the stuff that I got for the babies. I'm going to use some of these bronzers. I didn't use any of these while I was on trip. Here's my extra contacts that I didn't use. I wore one pair of contacts the whole time, and this clipped up a little bit. Perfect. I'm trying to get my primer out of the bag. That's what I'm doing right now. I didn't even know I brought these with me, and I was looking for them, couldn't find them. The one time I did makeup. Yeah. Let me see. Let me think. I ain't got no upper body strength. And I found out the hard way. So we went on a boat. Did a little boat tour, snorkeling. They had a slide on the boat. You slide off into the ocean. I wasn't sliding off into the ocean because she can't swim. So we get on the boat. The men on the boat are the boat captain man and his assistant are lovely people. We had a bona fide good time on the boat. But here's the thing. Here was my own. This is what told on me. It was the actual getting on and off of the boat. Baby. baby shark. Do. Let me tell you how. So it was a ladder. And I was like, okay, it's a ladder. We good. I can get up the ladder. That's not a problem. No, baby, that ladder wasn't stationary. And it swung like it wasn't like it was stable. So when I went to pull up onto the boat on the ladder, baby, it was all upper body strength in order to do so. And who ain't got it? Me. Child, it was a struggle. Okay, I'm going to use this Mary Kay foundation primer today because I didn't use it while I was gone. And I'm going to keep going back to this bag because there's more stuff in here that I need. It moved, yes. And so luckily the young man was so helpful. The young man on the boat, he was like, it's clear, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. There it is on my forehead. The primer. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, but I'm only gonna put that much on my face, just in case. I don't know how it's going. This is new. So we're trying it out, this Mary Kay Foundation Primer, and it has a broad spectrum of 30. So we're going to put it on our face. And I'm going to use only this one. I'm not going to use the two e.l.f. ones because I want to see what this does. And because I don't, I want to see how it performs with the other makeup that I put on. And I don't want to be like, oh, use and not know what it is that's interacting if there's a bad interaction. Y'all, my face is super dark. I love every second of it. That was the whole point of this whole experimente. All right, let me get my. What's this on my eyelash? Child, the ladder moved, right? And I was like, okay, so all I have to, and I was thinking to myself, well, I'm not getting off the boat, right? Like once I'm on it, because I can't swim. It's not like I'm like getting on the slide and gonna slide off and jump in the ocean and then have to swim around to the back side of the boat and get back on the boat. I'm not doing any of that. So this one-time embarrassment of me barely being able to climb the ladder, it's fine, and then I'll be able to climb. They'll help me get down. It's no big deal. Wrong. I was wrong. You hear me? Wrong. I was so wrong. Okay. So um we get to the sandbar. He's and the little gentleman. Well, first the man said we get to one part of the ocean, and he's like, "We're gonna get y'all some conch, and we're gonna make some conch for y'all." And we was like, "Okay, cool," because we was sipping. They provided food and drinks because it was 4, 5, 6 hours that we had rented for this boat excursion. It was a private boat excursion, so it was just us and the crew, right? So the man says, "Oh, we're gonna get y'all some fresh conch." And so he and the man, they drop anchor. We in the middle of the ocean, just floating along, minding our business. Man puts on a mask and dives off of the side of the boat and goes deep and goes to the ground and get the conch off the ocean floor and put it onto the boat. I said, "Oh my lord." I said, "Oh, we super fancy. You talk about you want something fresh, baby." He said, "I got you. It's gonna be fresh, super fresh, fresh to death." I said, "Oh, well, all right. Amen." So he does that, and then we get to the sandbar where they're going to unalive the conch and cut out the pieces that we're supposed to eat and do whatever to make the conch salad or whatever's gonna happen, right? So these are the e.l.f. bronzing drops. Um, and this is in rose gold. So, hey, Nadia Boo. Listen, so we get to the sandbar and they're like, okay, y'all can get off, y'all can be on the sand, um, you know, y'all can get off either the back ladder and swim around, or you can get off of the front ladder where it's actually on the sand. And I said, okay, well, I can't swim, so I need to go off the other ladder. And the other little boy, he was like, "You want me to go down first so I can brace you as you come down the ladder?" I said, "Yes, please." And he does that. And the ladder again moves. The ladder moves. And so I'm trying to get my foot onto the second rung, and he has to grab my foot because my foot is I would have fell all the way down to the sand if that young man hadn't been there to help me get my foot on the rungs. So he was able to do that, thank goodness. And so we get off. We see a shark at the sandbar. Um, One of our friends who wasn't listening to the safety precautions because that's just the type of person he is. You know, it was a man. Decided that okay, so there was slide on the boat. So when we got to the appropriate portion of the trip, they would allow you to get on the slide and you would slide down the thing. Loretta slid down it and into the ocean. And then you would have to swim your way around back to the other side to get back on the boat. So Loretta did, but when we got to that portion, Loretta did it, Polo did it, Nay did it. Right? So we was at the sandbar and the man said, this is not the part where you get on the slide. Don't get on the slide. So the young man is helping me off the boat. And once I touched it, my feet touched the sand, we hear bonk. And we both immediately looked. I'm sorry because this part I'm tickled by. We looked to our left, and one of our friends has decided that he wasn't paying attention to the safety precautions and what the man said about the slide, and took it upon himself to jump off the slide, to get on the slide, and he slid off not into water but onto the sand. And he was laying there like this. Y'all, I'm tickled. I am so tickled. I am so tickled, y'all. Okay, we're using the Urban Decay. What's her name? Facebound Foundation. Hope this is now in my color because when I purchased this, my face wasn't this color. I didn't have a tan. But I think we should be good now. I think we should be good. I think this is now officially my color. Baby, he face planted off of that boat. When I say we gave that man grief about it for the rest of the trip, I have renamed his contact name in my phone to Slide. It was funny to me, friends. I can't believe I got a pimple right on my nose. Like that, it's a weird place for it to be. I don't know if y'all can see her on my face. Y'all see that? Y'all see her taking up residence on my face? I'm gonna have to charge that broad rent. Baby, you can't live here for free. That's not how that works. I think the man responded to me. I'm 1,000% sure that man responded to my message. Okay, no, he did not. He killed me. Of course, he didn't listen. He didn't listen to nothing. And I'm gonna take this a little up further, where you can clearly see I had a wig on, and that part of my forehead didn't get no tan. I'm trying to work this out. We're practicing for Sunday. Because I'm going to be this dark on Sunday, too. Boy, we had a good time, y'all. When I say I had a good time, I had a good time. Like, we went to Omar's beach hut, and I had a fish burger. I should have asked. I don't know what type of fish it was, but I should have asked. I should have asked what kind of fish it was. Okay, I'm gonna let this set, and what is usually the color of my skin. I'm gonna take this House Labs concealer. Because all of a sudden now she's brightening. Because this is the normal color of this is my normal skin color. Let her set while I do my brows. While I get my brows and stuff together. Hold on. We had such a good time. Everybody was cool. Wasn't no ass holes on the trip. Though I expect nothing. Like Loretta don't really have wouldn't really have a friend who's a complete dick. At least if she did, she wouldn't invite them on this type of situation. I don't think. I just don't think she would. Hold on, I gotta find my brow stuff. But yeah, we went to Cafe Keiko's for dinner. Let me tell you why I didn't gain no weight on this trip. Let me tell you why I didn't gain no weight. Because every time we went out somewhere, that's that really is the top today. Um, Everything was poking me in my finger. Um, every time we went out for dinner, the humidity, it's not even the heat, y'all. It was the humidity. Because it was like a smooth 80 some degrees. Comma. However, comma. Uh, the humidity made it feel 10 degrees hotter. When we went to the fish fry Thursday night, okay, so the fish fry, what's the best way to describe it? It's kind of like a food truck Friday, where all of the food and drink vendors gather in one place, and there's a lot of also touristy, like this. That's where I got my T-shirt from. I got brother's shot glass over there. I got stuff for the kids. Got all of that at the fish fry. Hey, Monk Chip. So we went. The man who did the chef that Loretta had hired for um the her birthday dinner and for that brunch that we had at the house, he had a spot at the fish fry. So we went over. We was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he had already catered the dinner. Um, he had already did the dinner Tuesday night for Loretta's birthday. So he had been to the house and we had talked to him and everything, and we had seen him. We tasted his food. We knew what it was, and we was all like, "Hey, how you doing?" Woo, woo, woo. Bop, 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 bop. And he was like, "Hey," and he recognized that it was Loretta, and she was the birthday girl. And he was like, "Okay, birthday girl, let's do shots." And so he gave us a round of free shots of some gold colored rum. Would you do that for, sir? And then we bought plates of food because we knew his food was good. Because the steak and the what did we get? We had steak and shrimp for dinner, and he made conch fritters. And what else did we have? We had a Caesar salad. I had to think about, and I think it was mashed potatoes that was on the plate. Whatever it was, everything was good. The steak was perfectly cooked. The shrimp was good. The potatoes, the Caesar salad, everything that he made us was good. So when we was at the little fish fry thing, I was like, okay. And he had an oxtail plate. He had rice and peas. I had some of his baked macaroni and cheese. He said, okay, all right. Um, we had all of the things, and then he had like a mini bar set up. That's where we got the first round of shots. And then he made this slushy thing called a mango tango, which was made with rum. And because he knew, I believe because he knew it was us, I think he put a little extra razzle dazzle. on that drink because I only had the shot in the one drink, and then I had my fried chicken and mac and cheese and my conch rice because that's the plate that I got. And I went to I went to I was tipsy. Let me be honest. Girl was feeling nice. Nicer than nice. Right? So I was so nice at that thing. We was going around to the different tables and stuff. And we was getting souvenirs and stuff for our families. I found this really pretty perfume. And so um every time one of the vendors was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I was like, "I'm a little tipsy." That was my response to anybody who asked me, "How was I?" The people were lovely. They was like, "Oh my gosh, how are you?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, to be honest, I'm a little tipsy. That was my answer. That is how nice I was feeling. I was telling everybody who would listen when they asked me how I was doing. I'm a little tipsy. That's how I'm doing. But I'm a little tipsy. Y'all would have had to come get your auntie. Because I was feeling it. You hear me? Feeling it. Y'all, I don't mean to be procrastinating from doing work, but I am. So we're using this Juvia's Place cream bronzer, and then I'm going to put some of the Gucci bronzer on top of this. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know if it's dark enough now. Can you tell I'm putting some on? Because I can't see if you can tell or not. Y'all tell me, can you see it? When did you? I got back yesterday afternoon. Um, Getting back, everybody was. Listen, I thought it was gonna be a horror story. Coming back like you got to go through customs, you got to do, and people talk about they got global entry and blah blah blah. Okay, it took less than 5 minutes for me to get through customs when I got back. There was nobody in line when we got back. It wasn't a huge line. The NPC thing I was able to do on the plane while we were taxiing in and people were getting off the plane and stuff, because I wasn't in no rush because I took a direct flight. So I didn't have any connections. I wasn't rushing to be nowhere. But like 80% of the plane, they had a connecting flight that they were trying to get to. So I was on the back of the plane, minding my business. Y'all just do whatever y'all need to do. Don't worry about me. I'll get off. I was almost the last person off the plane. There was one person behind me, and that's because he was looking at his phone and wasn't paying attention. And his wife had already jumped off, and he was still there on his phone like this. I said, "Well, sir, you need to pay attention. Your wife gone, sir. She gone. What are you doing?" I'm also going to use a cream blush too today. If I can find it in this bag. But yeah, the re-entry wasn't a big deal. Um, and they have this thing called Fast Pass. I think it's called Fast Pass, and that's for fast passes in Turks to help you get through customs faster. But because I arrived, my plane getting there left at 7 in the morning. We were one of the first people to get there. And I was the first one arriving, and I was going to have to sit and wait at the airport. I was like, oh, there's no need for me to get fast pass to try and jump the line. Jump for what? What do I need to jump the line for? Ain't nobody here. I still gotta wait for everybody else's plane to get here. I had a couple hours wait. We're gonna talk about that in a second because that what could have was almost a disaster, y'all. It was almost a disaster. Yeah, he had to play catch up because his wife was like we and his wife had a whole conversation, and then she got up to leave, and then I got up to leave, and he was still back there flipping through his phone like he didn't know, baby, you got to get off the plane. Baby, you got to get off the plane. You can't stay on this plane. And them people done told us once you get off the plane, don't leave nothing on this plane because this is an international flight. If you get off the plane and you left your phone, iPad, charger, anything, it's just gone because you can't get back on the plane to get it. I said, oh shit. I said, oh, okay. Good to know. Good to motherfucking know. Um, should I do something with my eyes today? No. I think I should do my eyes today. Or should I just put some bronzer on it and keep it pushing? Which I think I should do. Do something to the eyes. Okay, Tracy. I'm gonna do something. Hold on, let me grab my primer for my eyes and we're gonna do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. But yeah. That man, sure, he wouldn't think about his wife or nobody else. He was dead in his phone. I'm gonna bake a little bit under my eye. Just a little bit. Just for the brightness and because I'm doing something now under my eyes. I'm gonna bake under here and leave a little excess. So if the shadow falls down, then I'll have something catch it and sweep it away when I get ready. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right. Let me grab my eye primer. Um, let's figure out what we're gonna do. This is what I'm wearing today. This gray T-shirt. So I don't know what color we want to do. I don't know what color we want to do today. Hallelujah. Now anyway, a time was had by all. We all had a super good time. I still laugh to myself every time I think about that man coming off of that damn um coming off that damn slide into the sand where there was no water. Sir, please. Please. You are killing us, sir. We're not supposed to be laughing at you, sir. I think I should do like some. I don't know. We're gonna see in a second. Just let me. Let me get this done, and then we're gonna pick a palette. Let's pick a palette. Oh, it's eye primer. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's her eyeshadow amplifying base. That's all it is. I didn't say green smoky eye yet. We have come so far. Yes, we have. Do a pink or a berry. Okay, I can do that. Hey, little baby. All right. So let's put this in. Um, Hold on for a second. Let me put my glasses on so I can look in my thing and see what the hell we doing. Okay, hold on. Let's pick a pattern. Let's do this. Let's do the mauves. It's understated. I did a brown with a purple shimmer last night. It was cute. Okay. All right, brown with a purple shimmer. Hold on. Now wait a minute. Hallelujah. All right. I'm gonna start here with her. We're gonna start with her. And then we're gonna revisit the other situations we got going on. But like I was saying, we had a good time was had by every single person. Um, we stayed well lubricated. We got good use out of the pool. I maybe was in the pool a little too much. I may have been in the pool just a little too much for the last 7 days because I feel I would also like to say, because I can stand corrected, I was wrong and you guys were right about the panty situation. I'm glad I threw panties into the suitcase, even though I didn't really think I was going to need a bunch of panties, and I absolutely did because Aunt Flo had been missing for 2.5 months. I really thought I was at the start of menopause. You can't actually count it as menopause if um, you have if you have to have not had your cycle for a year in order for you to be considered in menopause. And I was 2.5 going on to 3 months. And I was like, oh, shucks, we here. Ha, ha, ha. And Flo said, no, you're not. And that bitch showed up. I was unprepared. Unprepared. I was not expecting her to show up. Who told her to bring her rusty, dusty pocketbook and come on to the trip with us? Nobody, especially not me. Yes. Listen, absolutely. Y'all were right. I stand corrected. I'm glad I listened to y'all nagging me about panties and put like a bunch of panties, like the 3 pair of Splendies that I got, like the last like 3 months worth of Splendies. They give me 3 pair a day. I threw all of them in the bag, and I needed them, and I was upset. Good morning. Cause Flo said, "Gotcha, bitch." I was like, "Oh, ain't this a son of a bitch?" And I didn't have. That's all. Okay, so I bought a while ago. I bought some period panties, right? And I bought them in their largest size, thinking, oh, these probably still not gonna fit because I have a lot of abilities that you gotta hold together in a pair of panties. And so, but apparently I've lost enough. I've lost some weight, so they're now a smidge too big to where I start walking, and then next thing I know, the panties are under the cuff of my booty. But I traveled in them because I know my bladder, and so I went to the bathroom before I got on the plane. And then as soon as I get off the plane, my first stop is the bathroom because I know I don't have these days with my bladder, I don't have a lot of lead time. Because when I say I gotta go to the bathroom, that's exactly what I mean. Immediately. No stopping. Don't no, get out of my way. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. So I travel in those period panties just in case I have a little leakage as I'm duck walking to the bathroom. It'll still be okay. Right? Um So luckily, I had those until I could get to the store to get what I needed. And because I was doing a lot of swimming, I haven't used. This is a lot of my business. I'm telling y'all, but we family, so it's fine. I haven't used actual tampons in years now. It's been years. I just got on a kick where I was just using like because my cycle be so severe that even if I had a tampon on, I still needed a pad. So I just cut out the middleman and just stopped wearing tampons. And now I wear those big purple ones. You know, when you after you have a baby, and they say go to the store and get those ones. Right after those are the ones I use for my normal cycle. So because I was in a different country, and because I was doing a lot of swimming. um, I got some tampons, and um, I was okay at first with the tampons, but as it got toward the end of the week, she was like my coochie was like, girl, I don't like this. We don't do this. We don't like this. I don't. It's too much. It's too much for Princess Meow Meow. She said, girl, we ain't done this in years, and now you gonna throw us in here. Plus, you added all this fucking chlorine because you won't stay out the goddamn pool. I don't remember which color I just put on my eye. Oh no. Thank you, function girl. You know, Auntie love a good vacation. She shows up when she. I'm so glad that this wasn't me and my nigga going on a vacation for a week to be nasty in a different country. Because I would have been up to the set. Do you hear me? Up to the sets. Upset. If this had been a oh me and my nigga, maybe it was this one. Man. 'Cause I don't. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. You know, Julia's place a little goes a long way. So just bear with me while I blend for my life. Um, this was not a me and my nigga going to be nasty together vacation. This was me, let's celebrate my homegirl's life, you know, co-ed field trip. Even though I had a vacation bay the whole time, um, one of Loretta's friends claimed me as his vacation bay for the week. And I was perfectly happy. That's fine. Absolutely. I had a gentleman to help me in and out of cars, buy me copious amounts of liquor, and keep the niggas off me. Because we went to dinner the last night, Saturday night, to Cafe Keiko's, right? We had dinner. It was lovely. We were waiting around for Mr. Virgil, who was our driver, to come back and get us. And so we're wandering because it was in this little cute little wood shopping area. And so I was walking along the thing to see the other side of the shopping area and what was over there. I think it was a liquor store and uh, a tattoo place and some other stuff. And so I was walking towards there, and some man tried to holler at me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, no thanks. I appreciate you." While this island land living is beautiful, I can't. The weather is lovely. However, I will waste away. You will never gain any weight. This is why the people over there can eat so much and they don't never gain no weight, because they're constantly sweating it off. Because everything that I ate over there, I sweated it off already. I didn't bring none of it back with me. In fact, I may have sweat off more than because like when we went to the fish fry and we was perusing the vendors after we had eaten, and after I had that damn mango tango and was feeling a little tipsy, um, we was going through the different tents looking at all the souvenirs and stuff. When I was under the tent getting this t-shirt, it's like somebody had taken a cup of water and poured it over my entire body, and like sweat was just like dripping over my whole body, like the whole top hat, because it was a little one shoulder sundress I had on, and the exposed shoulder, like literally you could go like this and swoosh like a squeegee water down my body. That's how much I was sweat. I am not a sweater. I don't sweat like that. So I was like, oh my god, what is happening? What is going on? Why do I have so much sweat, Jesus? What did I do? I was sweating like I had to give confession or something. It was too much. It was too much. I'm gonna use, I guess this pink right here for. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm just doing anything at this juncture. We're gonna see if it turns how it turns out. I'm gonna put this bright pink on my inner corner and see how I feel about it. But yeah, the sweat factor was real. It was, and it wasn't. It was just the humidity making it that way, feel that way. Because it was 80 some degrees outside. It was like 82 degrees outside, but it felt like it was 90 something because of the humidity. Baby, that's why I ain't had no makeup on. After that first night when we went to Omar's beach situation, and the restaurant was on the beach, and they actually had said they had picnic tables, and the picnic tables were on the beach. But when we came in for dinner, we couldn't sit in those tables because those tables were underwater because it was high tide. We came during high tide, and so the seating where you would normally sit on the beach at a picnic table, them tables was underwater. And we was like, oh well, that's not gonna. And my drink for the week was rum punch. It started the My rum punch sipping started at the airport. Let me tell you about the airport, right? So my flight got in at like 11, and everybody else's flight got in like 1, 2, 3 o'clock. At least I thought. So the airport ain't but that big. And once you come out, you just outside, you get on a taxi and you go to your place. but I didn't have enough instructions and I didn't have any phone service when I got here, even though I paid for the international plan. You can't have an international plan if you don't actually have they don't have your phone service on the island. So that was a waste of my $15. But I'm gonna take that international plan off my phone next month. Don't even worry about it. So I had no phone service. So I couldn't tell if anybody was here, what was happening in the group chat, nothing. So I'm just sitting outside the door for hours in the heat, sweating, dressed in all black because I had put on like a pair of black Fenty Savage tights, and a little black t-shirt to travel in and some sneakers. I was comfortable. And, it's cold on the plane. It's cold in the airport. So I was dressed comfortably for the environment. I was not, however, dressed to be sitting outside in 90-degree weather outside the airport doors waiting for the rest of the people to arrive. So I sat out there. My plane got there like 10 something. Because I feel like the pilots be having their foot straight on the gas. Like, ain't no willy-nilly, no nothing, no lollygagging in the sky. Them pilots be having their foots on the gas. So I get there. I have no phone service. The Wi-Fi for the airport is garbage and doesn't actually work. It was a comedy of errors. You hear me? A comedy of errors. So I get there, and then after about 2.5 hours of me, several planes landed, and none of my people being on any of the planes. One of the airport employees felt bad for me and was like, "Ma'am, you don't have to sit out here in the heat. There's a cafe right up. If you walk right down the sidewalk, there's a cafe in there. You can get something cold to drink, and there's air conditioning, and you can sit and wait for your people." And I was like, "Okay." So I went in there, blissful, got an ice cold water, and they was like, "Oh, you can connect to our Wi-Fi." And I connected to the Wi-Fi, and I was able to get service, and then I was able to talk to the people and tell them where I was. Because, baby, otherwise I was going to be sitting out there like a lost puppy until somebody showed up. Only to find out that one part of the party was already at the house. Now, I didn't know them and they didn't know me. So they probably walked right past me because they got there after me. They probably walked right past me, and I didn't know that was them, and they didn't know that it was me. And I could have gotten in the car with them and rode over to the house and been at the house waiting for everybody else to arrive. But we didn't know we didn't know. And they was like, when they realized that I had been sitting out at the airport in the heat all that time, they felt so bad. It was like, "Oh my God, I wish we had known, we could have hooked up and blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "It's not a problem, baby. We here now. It's all right." I'm trying to do this trick I saw this lady do to get her lashes to stand up and not be straightforward. I don't have an eyelash curler currently. So I'm using this mascara trick to get my lashes to stand up and be more uniform when I put the falsies on. So that's what we're doing today. But a good time was absolutely had with the people. Hold on, I'm still looking for this black liner. I'm gonna do a little on the top. just to camouflage the falsies a little better. Yo. Boy, I want y'all to know they be charging for water everywhere. Like at the restaurant, like at Omar's Beach Hut, um, we got what was it? When we first got to the table, the little boy said, um, do y'all want water? And we were all like, yeah, get water for the table so we can look at the menu, get drinks, whatever. So we get that part started. Little did we know, when we said we didn't know this until we got the check, that they charge you for water. I should have known when they brought us the water in water bottles, and it wasn't just like a ice cold pitcher of water, you know, that they had filled up from the tap and been hiding in the refrigerator. I should have known then when they brought us bottles of water that they was gonna charge us for the water. I said, "Oh, okay, all right." Okay. I'm gonna get my life together, y'all. I promise. I promise. Um, let me get. I need my lash glue, but my lashes are sitting right there. Um, we had a good time, y'all. I promise we did. We had such a good time. It was so. I needed it real bad. I needed the relaxation, the no stress, the vibe, all of the things. I needed all of it, and I got all of it. And I appreciate Loretta for inviting me to be down with the get down. Even though that's my travel partner. Um, I'm gonna put a little blush on. I'm looking for my lash glue. Just give me a second. I know it's in here because I swear I put my hands on it before. That's not it. Is it it? This may be it. This top looks real clean. Maybe I didn't put the top back on well enough when this may be it. Hold on. That may be it. I may have to buy another. Oh, I think there's enough in there still, but that is it. I think I have to buy a new lash glue. That don't mean nothing. It's a couple dollars to be on right. I am doing it. Uh, but yeah, we just a good time. It was a good time. Normally, water is free in restaurants, but not that one. But the food was good. I had conch fritters, and that's where I had the fish burger. I don't know what type of fish it was. I meant to ask because that's something I would recreate if I could figure it out. It was a fish burger. You could have it fried or grilled. I had mine fried. It had lettuce, tomato, onion on it. Um, what else? Hold on. I feel like my eyebrows look a little unruly. Is it just me? Am I tripping? Do they look unruly to y'all, or am I correct in my assumption? I got brushes everywhere. I'm just gonna clean them up and carve them out just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Maybe I'm tripping because I got them done before I left, but I just feel like they look a little unruly. Hey, Pooh. Listen, I saw the dragons last night, and we're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna have to. That's another thing. Let me discuss. Damn, what happened when I wanted to watch House of the Dragons while I was on vacation? HBO Max, count your motherfucking days. Here, first of all, that little raggedy TV they had, the TV was nice. It was a huge TV in the living room. We only turned it on for this particular situation. I need you to watch it immediately. Oh no, I'm not going to talk about the episode. I'm going to talk about what happened when I tried to watch the episode. So I go last Sunday, and then like it wasn't until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I was like, oh, I got time. We ain't doing nothing. Let me watch the Dragons, right? Cause I can't keep avoiding social media. I want to get on social media too, and I want to know that I want to be in the know, and I don't want to be spoiled. So let me pull up this TV, pull up my HBO Max app, and watch the show. So first, it was a smart TV that was stupid, and I was like, okay, so it doesn't have the app. So let me sign into my Amazon Prime. I have the app on my Amazon Prime, and then I'll watch it that way. And it was like, no, they wanted me to use something different and purchase something in order that I already own in order to watch. I said, well, I'm not finna do that. And then the thing said, which one is the powder? This one is the powder. Okay. I'm gonna reinforce my blush. Just bear with me. Um, what was I saying? Oh, they wanted me to purchase something. They was like, we gonna cancel this subscription and you gonna buy this. Well, no, I'm not. Because HBO free comes with my phone plan. I'm not purchasing anything. And so it wouldn't let me download the app. And then I was like, okay, let me mirror it. Because I have the app on my phone and my iPad. Let me mirror to the TV, and then I can watch it that way through my app, through mirror on the thing. And it was like, yes, this TV, you can mirror the things. This is what you have to do. Just get the steps. Bop, 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 bop. The TV did not show up as a device I could mirror to on anybody's phone. Because we not only tried my phone, we tried a couple other people's phones to try and mirror to the TV so that we could watch the thing. Nothing. And I said, finally, okay, fine. I don't have to watch it on the TV. I'll just watch it on my, I'll watch it on my iPad and be satisfied that I could just watch the episode. I don't have to have it on the big screen. I don't have to have it on the big screen TV. It doesn't have to be. I'll make do. And why? It was like, oh, it looks like you're traveling. You're out of the country. And I said, I am. Wonderful. And so it starts to play, and they're speaking in Portuguese. I said, oh, well, no, let me. Okay, so they recognize that I'm out of the country, and they started talking in Spanish. So I said, okay, well, let me flip it back to English. I'll go to pull up the thing where you flip the languages. It says it's already talking in English, but the people are definitely talking in Spanish or Portuguese or whatever the language was. I said, what the hell? And so it took me another day and a half to figure out that I had to flip it to Portuguese for them to start speaking in English so I could watch that episode. Y'all don't understand how upset I was. Sure. I said, oh, okay, bastards. All right, bastards, I got you. I do not. Oh, I do know where my setting spray is. I know where my setting spray is. It's in my suitcase. I'll get it later. Hey, Loretta. I was just explaining. We're using this. Who is this? Charlotte Tilbury. This Charlotte Tilbury Shabbarkle. And we're talking about the fact that I am way darker than how we started this situation. Oh, I knew this would be your jam, daughter. This I missed. This I missed. Okay, let me see. Can y'all see it? Do I look shiny? Shining, shining, shining. Child, I can't believe it took me all that long to figure out how to get the dragons to see the dragons and them speak the actual language I needed them to speak so I could watch the episode. Okay. Mm, I don't know why I'm so sore though. For anyone who cares, Bath and Body Works has Crocs. Now, why would you say that in front of Loretta? I am convinced that little baby is determined to have us spend all the money, all the dollars, all the doubloons, all of the things. She's determined to have us spend all of the things. Y'all, my elbow hurts. Is this, what is this? That's the cream. I don't want the light under eye today. I do want a little lippy cooler. See, look at her. Look at her Crocs. Not in capital letters, and then she done took off. Jesus, she done took off. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to do. That wasn't. This is. See, I knew my. Okay, I found it. Here, you can be thrown away. I don't have to buy a new one. I knew I had just purchased a new one, lash glue, and that wasn't it. Jesus. This is. I bought this oil. It's called Drift. It is an artisan eau de parfum, and it's handmade in Turks and Caicos. The top notes are bergamot. The heart notes are purple lilac, purple irises, and African violet. And the base notes is musk. When I say this smells so good, so good. Oh my God. And it's an oil, so it don't take much. It smells. Oh my God! It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now this little thing was $29, but it smells so good. Oh God, it smells so good. Okay, y'all. I need to finish my lip. Now we got this when we went to Atlanta. This is the Fenty Beauty. It says oil. It's the Fenty Beauty oil in chocolates and cocoa and copper cookie is what this is. It's beautiful. And it smells good. It smells, oh God. Listen. Listen, y'all. Listen, Linda, listen. I have brushes everywhere. I haven't done a lick of actual work for my job. I was just happy to be able to get in without changing my password, even though my password expired when I left. And I'm sure I'm going to pay the price eventually. But shout out to the backup wig for coming in handy, because the wig that I purchased, it was good for a couple of days. And then it was like, this is too fucking hot for this. And I need something. And so one day I wore a head wrap, and then the rest of the week I wore her. And I hated her when I first got her. And I kind of hate her now. But she did what needed to be done when I needed her to do it. Because she was giving very much 50s uh, pin-up housewife. When I put that little sundress on, she was the right answer then. And she pool friendly, because only the edges of it got wet when I got in the pool, because the pool was 5 feet. And so it hit the back of my neck. And so just like the bottom pieces got wet and not the whole, like I was constantly trying to ball the other wig up and put it on top of my head so it wouldn't get wet by the water. Because, syntheticals and chlorine just don't be. However, I think I spent too much time in the pool. I think I spent too much time in the pool because Princess Kitty Meow Meow is in revolt. Her pH balance is currently off, and we are currently trying to get her back in alkaline alignment. So, a little boric acid inserts and things of that nature to get Miss Mama's back, to get her acidity and alkaline alignment correct. Hold on, something's going on with this eye. Okay. There's hair in my eye, and it was stuck in the lashes. So when I moved the other hair, my eye was still irritated. Okay, this is the look. Wait, did I ever brush off the excess? Hold on. Let me get my life together, friends and family and country. I don't know if I ever brushed away the excess. I don't know. And I gotta find my setting spray to set this in place. But other than that, hey Amber. Okay, hold on. I can't read none of this. Where my glasses at? I can't see nothing, Jesus. Let's put on a different pair. Which pair are these? These are sunglasses. Those are my medicated sunglasses. Those didn't take the trip. Okay, we can go with these. These are dirty as well, but that's okay. I'm gonna clean them off so I can see. And shout out to me for getting my official first stamp in my passport. I'm excited for stamps 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I can't wait to go somewhere else. Again, thank you, Loretta, for inviting me into the travel circle of trust. I appreciate you. And there we go. And now I can see. Okay. Or just kicking my ass over 200 emails, and I have to drive in all week. Oh God. I'll send you the link for it. I'll send you my link for this week. But yeah. It said no trips until these finances. Listen, I'm gonna be paying this off till my birthday. That's okay. Because I think I told Loretta while we was out that I think I want to do Universal Studios for my birthday. Like I want it to be like a big kid trip to, you know, to the place. We getting wands. We getting everything. I don't put my stuff back in my brush holder. But yeah, this is it. This is the look. I need to go do some work because I ain't done no work. I started pulling stuff out of my Shout out to the place having a wash machine and dryer, so my clothes, all my clothes that I took were clean when I got back here. So all I have to do is put them in the drawers, to put them in the closet. That's all I have to do. Girl, I was looking at Utopia of the Seas. It's a new ship, and I have never done a cruise. Oh, listen, cruises are fun. I would love to do a cruise. I know Loretta's going on a cruise in August. Uh, I've been on a cruise before and had a lovely, lovely time. So, I'm down for the get down. You know. But yeah, this is it. This is the look for today. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me and listening to me blather. Um, as long as Afterpay is active, I'm going to be outside. I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah, let me go and get my life together and do some work. Thank y'all for hanging out. Me and Kiss My Cheese will be back on Wednesday to talk about the dragons. We'll talk about the 2 episodes from the last 2 weeks since I missed 2 Sundays. Yeah, I would like a no kid cruise. Like I love Carnival Cruise, but I would like to do like a Virgin no kid situation. But we're gonna see how that works out. But this is me and my vacation tan. Shout out to me getting the wrong foundation months ago and it coming into handy. I will give y'all a rundown of how this works. This face bond for from Urban Decay. I'll check in later. I think I'll be live later on this evening with the straight man. I'm gonna set that up for like I think 8 my time, so we can discuss the reunion. But y'all know I'll take pictures and put them on the gram for y'all, and I will see y'all later for something. Peace out.